Hi guys, we're back, and today I'm gonna do my mono block deck for a bit, and then I might switch to something else, but my mono block deck is just like, it's really casual, and it's a lot of fun. Predator's Gambit's pretty good, not many people are running black, I would say. They're mostly running like, white, Restoration Angels, nonsense like that, so it can sometimes get through. The basic idea of the deck was that I want to have value on all my creatures in the sense of that like I can sacrifice them to Bone Splinters or Barter and Bloods, and like it won't be that big of a deal. I have Rise from the Grave in case I have to, sack my guys or they sack their big guy and then I want to get it back. Grave Exchange, same sort of dealio. You sack creature, I get it back. Sigarda is kind of a problem with this deck because she is hexproof and can't be sacrificed. But I have big enough flyers and death touchers that it's not usually too big of a problem. I actually fought a Sigarda and took her down. Um, since this is a really casual and more fun deck, I run Grave Betrayals. And Grave Betrayal has been pretty sick when, I start getting a little engine chugging along with some Grave Betrayals, and then you sack their creatures, and then it comes back to your side of the field with more +1 counters, and it's black, it's pretty good. I run 4 Death Winds, and then I run 2 Grave Betrayals, because more than 2 seems like way too many. I run 1 Necropolis Regent. She's kind of like you drop her and you should win that turn. I run 3 Grave Exchange, 1 Assassin Strike. I like Assassin Strike because it usually can get that like last card in their hand, plus it destroys a creature. Most of these are sacrifice effects so that I don't get like targeted removal. So if you're running a bunch of little dudes, then I can't, get around that. So I need Assassin Strike to take care of that one big guy who's just getting in my way. 3 Bellicose Demons, the card draw in addition to 4 Sign and Bloods. Sign and Bloods are awesome, and if you saw Conley Wood's black deck, you saw he was running that card as well. You need a sort of think twice effect, or even like, I don't know, a divination in order to keep up with all the other decks that are out there since you're kind of controlling yourself. I have 1 Homicidal Seclusion, and when this thing gets going, it gets nutty. So that's always fun. 2 Fries from the Grave. I can bring back my stuff or their stuff. It depends on what I think is better. It's usually my stuff because, like, Bloodgrave Demon, he's just kind of the nuts if they don't have an answer for him. I run 1 Undead Executioner. He's a great sack target. You sack them, you get one of their creatures. They have to sack more creatures. It just can wipe their field entirely. I run 2 Barter and Bloods. I might go up more, and I definitely should probably get some Mutilates. We've got a JMD Tomb because I end up with a lot of mana sometimes, and then I'm like, well, I need something to do with it, and this is once again another card draw outlet. Um, Bloodhunter Bat, it's a flyer and it gains you life and it blocks. I enjoy it because it's a flyer, and then with Homicidal Seclusion, it gets huge. Disciple of Bolus is really sick when you have big creature out and then you sack it for like 13 cards or whatever. Uh, oh, good, there's a break. So that's gonna be fun. There are 2 Slum Reavers. They're like mini Burden Bloods. They usually trade up for the 4/2, unless I think they might have a blocker that will trade with him. I run 2 Nighthawks, 2 Necrobites. Necrobite has been pretty awesome. I keep swinging into the creatures, and they're like, well, now I'm gonna block, and I'm like, cool, Necrobite. Your guy dies, my guy lives. I run a Butcher Ghoul. It gets sacrificed. 1 ultimate price, just because it only targets mono-colored creatures. So I've had some problems with some double colored creatures, and a lot of like better creatures in the game right now are dual colored, so it's not the best removal. 1 Bone Splinters, and like I said, 4 Silent Bloods. So that's the deck, and we'll go into a game from here, and we'll probably only get to play like 1 match, and then we'll be coming back for it later.